Well, some motorcycle riders on Vancouver Island are grumbling about a new campaign by RCMP in Nanaimo to clamp down on noisy and unsafe bikes. The bikers say it's not fair and it amounts to discriminatory profiling of cyclists. Police say if the people on motorcycles are following the law, they have nothing to worry about. But that is not good enough for One Island Motorcycle Club. Its members are considering a boycott of the Harbour City. A&E's Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story. He joins us now live in our Nanaimo newsroom with details. Jonathan.
Hudson, we first told you about the enforcement program last week. The Nanaimo RCMP will be looking for unsafe equipment, unsafe riders, and modified exhaust pipes, the noisy ones. But now some bikers say that's just not fair.
Ask anyone on the street and you'll get an opinion about loud motorbikes, most of it negative.
I'm not crazy about loud motorcycles.
I'm living pretty close to downtown, get it at night, and it just drives me crazy, especially when it's echoing off the building.
It just makes me stressed. And I have a motorcycle, but it's a very quiet one.
Not all of them, it's just the loud ones.
Yeah,
the
like
Harley
the big
Davidson.
hogs
Yeah.
that like go rum, 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 rum.
Now RCMP and Nanaimo, in a year-long initiative, are clamping down on noisy pipes, as well as targeting unsafe bikes and their riders.
Motorcycles, like cars, like trucks, all have to comply with the rules and regulations of the Motor Vehicle Act and regulations governing equipment on the vehicles.
But not everyone likes the idea. Take Mike, or Grizz Horner. He's a member of the Canadian Motorcycle Cruisers. He says what the RCMP is doing in Nanaimo is nothing short of profiling.
They don't like our loud pipes for some reason. Well, not everybody's got loud pipes. So why take and stop somebody just because you're on two wheels? It's not right, it's not fair, and as far as we're all concerned, it's profiling.
Grizz says his club is considering boycotting Nanaimo at an upcoming bike ride.
I'm presenting it to the club this evening as to whether or not they want to go. I will take the club as far as the Nanaimo border, and that's where I'll stop.
If their bikes are up to the compliance of the Motor Vehicle Act regulations and they drive in a safe manner, they're more than welcome in our town.
The mayor of Nanaimo says he's been inundated with calls and emails from as far away as North Carolina, complaining about the city's perceived bias against bikers.
There is a bylaw in place. Actually, it's a provincial law, is my understanding, and it's 91 decibels. So I am absolutely convinced, and I would suggest a number of the businesses on Commercial Street will attest to the fact that the sound must be considerably higher than that.
The Minister of Transportation, himself an avid motorcycle rider, initially had problems with Nanaimo's enforcement plans, simply calling it dead wrong.
I was on a call-in show, and the RCMP officer was on there and indicated that they weren't actually targeting motorcycles, but if there was a road check, then they pulled the motorcycle over. They would go through the requirements there. I'm okay with that.
The Nanaimo RCMP say the rules have always been there.
Motorcycles have had free rein for many, many years, and unfortunately people have added things onto their bikes that aren't quite legal, and now we are telling them that they can't do it.
The mayor says all the emails and calls he's received so far have come from motorcycle riders out of town, and he has received some positive feedback as well. We've noticed in the last week a marked decrease in the number of bikes roaring down Commercial Street outside the Mid-Island Bureau here. A big pet peeve of our own Bruce Williams, I might add. So targeted or not, maybe the message is getting through. Hudson?
Well, viewers will know that they seem to hide around the corner until Bruce goes out to do the forecast.
That's
and
right.
Out they come.
They time it.
Yeah, all right. Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you.